And good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Today, just for a relaxed tank request stream. I mean, more or less relaxed. I put mastering it on the title. Although, we might see some not necessarily first-class masteries. Ha! That's still possible. What is that actually? Important message, I don't care. What is that tank? It's camo? For the tier 8 IM max? Okay. So, here we are. Hi Mantha, hi Lucas, hi Arturas, hi to unknown account, and you, and everyone else is just arriving. Do I actually limit it to tier 10 or just say everything above tier 8? Okay, let's go for tier T71. That's a tier 6. No? Wasn't it? I thought it was T71. There it is, tier 7. Okay. Let's go. But if we go too far low tier, then it will also just mean that we get insane queue times. Hi to INP and Pythagoras as well. Pythagoras asking for Sentinel. That's a tier 6 medium tank, right? I think it wasn't bad, but at that tier, everything's pretty much the same. So, just 160 alpha damage, quite some armor compared to other mats. I remember it not being that bad, but if I'm totally honest with you, I did not really play a lot of low tier games recently. In the past few years, actually. So, I don't have that much experience with that. I mean, I cannot really compare all that much there. Can I get some help, please? Decapped. What is the clip reload actually on this thing? Not decent gun depression. I would like to shoot this guy again. Okay, 10 seconds. Alright, we do have a situation here of being able to kill that corner. That would be quite nice. Even though, if I can kill this guy, it would be even better. But you know what? Now I'm here for... Oh! Bounce. Okay. That's fine. I can reload again. Maybe 3 shots over there. 3 shots are always better than running into all the guns, but I think it's fine to go in here. Ah. Burn. Die. Alright, nice. Sentinel is new tier 8 in Christ. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I cannot really say much about that. Let's go for drive. Okay. Didn't work. Maybe I can kill the agent. Nah, come on. Basilisk seems to be a decent player. Let's reload again. I don't want to trade 1 for 1. Yeah, the new tier 8. I mean, I'm usually not buying any crates, and I don't bother to go for press account for every single tank release all the time. Let's just sneak up behind here, but stay at a distance. I don't want to get smacked immediately. I'm lacking hit points to do aggressive moves. Maybe I can really make them suffer here. Just like that. That's pretty cool. Alright. Reload. Tank is actually nice. Get spotted. Maybe. Nice. Okay, he went all the way to the other side again. Flanking around the entire map. Okay, what is that? AMX, also an autoloader. Let's cut off the Y. He might be running over again. If he's smart, he's not. Okay. Tank Frank. Come get me. Come, run away. Hide. Please. Very nice. 2.6k. Fun tank, actually. Alright. Let's try to stick to higher tiers, please. And actually, that could be a mastery. No, first class. Okay. Go away. Second tank has been a VZ121. Not the same tier. Over here we got it. Okay. Pretty decent tank actually. Very high alpha damage, good amount of armor. Can definitely do stuff. Especially when it comes to outtrading the opponents. Hide to hide. Javo here as well. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Also, everyone else who's there, good evening. Take that. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do much over here. Epic, 94 damage. But it's useless to just continue doing this. And fight a hull down Kranwagen, especially if he's camping. No! IS-7 shooting me on the move, okay. No! I need to get out of here. No, it's not coming for me. OMG. Can I actually run? Like... Yes, I can. Nice. Okay, let me get a safer position at a distance where I can still support my teammates. Definitely lacking the hit points to get aggressive. And in the best case, enemies are... Oh no. This is going to be awful. If he's going for me. Which he isn't right now. But the problem is that he's still alive. And he's perfectly hiding for sure. Good. No, Sheridan missed him. And I cannot stay here because enemies will come from behind. Nice. I might continue spotting. Although... Okay, they are there, alright. I thought they would be flanking around here. I can try to support the U-100 from behind. It would be so important to take out the LT. But I can't. E100, please get back. Can I just risk to go for freaking T100? Nah, I'm too late. E100 getting farmed there. Watch me get blind shot. I can take out the T100. Oh man, it's a huge gamble now. If I go for the T100, I might be able to kill him. But I don't know where the other heavies are going to come from. Are they going to flank around, try to cut off my way? Or are they going to go straight at me? I think I'll try to go in here. Won't be possible to hold the caps. I might be able to kill T100. If he's doing some mistake. Might be able to kill the Kranwagen. IS-7 is going to be a huge pain. So I'm hoping that I can kill him just on... just win on points. You know what, I will just take the base and the T100 is going to come. Hopefully. No! I mean, 2 shots for the Kran would have worked out. I kind of needed to... I mean, it could have gone to the corner. Not quite. I will go for another one. Okay. Guys, I can already see so many tank requests. That it will not be possible to go for all of them. That I can tell you already. But please continue mentioning your tank, and in the best case, if you are going for a tank request, also just write my name, which increases the chance massively for me to see them. Okay. This guy's already behind us. Let's go for him, actually. Very nice. Longest aim time here, but okay. I guess I will be able to kill him in 2. Especially if I can HE him. Great. Is he going to come over? No. Are you going to just stay like that? That's weird. Don't do that. Come out a little bit, please. Just a little. Come on. I see you're running. He's aiming for me now. I have this I have this little staircase right in front of me. It's kind of saving my my tank. But the bolt shot. Nice. Let's actually go in. Okay, that shot actually went straight where I wanted it to go. Very nice. Take that. Nice. Hi Simon, hi Darkman, hi to Wandering Bigfoot, hi to Netforce, and Anvil, and everyone else. Good evening. So that was a much better game for this tank. So we've got some others on there as well, of course. KPZ07 Tier 8. 07, yes, I do have that one. Be aware, guys, that the newer tanks, the Tier 8s and 9s, I often don't have, the very new ones. So that might be a bit risky to ask for the crate tanks, but because I usually do not try to gamble on lower tiers. .140, FE42, okay. Wait, that's a mad lineup. I don't have all team with me though. So let's not get too aggressive maybe, although okay, I can see people coming over. Enemies are not there yet, so I can still take an aggressive position here. Tons of gun depression. I mean, great hull down spot. Ah, sure. What the hell? Okay, come on. I do have a decent turret. Nice. Oh! You could see that, right? The auto-aim was tracking him and suddenly stopped tracking. Okay, could have maybe still gone for Spick. But he's gone anyways. Good. Very nice. What's going on the other side? We're winning that. I've not been playing for the weekend. Kind of feels a little bit weird, I've gotta say. But it's working out. Whoopa. Cannot achieve that. Okay, I was surprised to see him surviving that. Oh. He reloaded. He reloaded quickly as well. Okay, still a good game. Remind me please, German word for fat people? Fettsack. Meaning basically fat bag. But I guess there are more words than that one. Can I comment on a Chinese voiceover for the tank? Oh, I don't know. All the voiceovers of different languages sound kind of weird. I still like them. Darkman, today is not a dedicated tier 8 stream that's going to follow still. So today just some tank requests. Okay. I'm pretty useless on the mat side as I don't have a turret nor gun depression. Enemies only have 2 heavies versus our 3, so we might have a good chance of killing the heavy side fairly quickly. But let's still be careful at the start. And there is someone already that we can out-trade if we want to. Just like that. Oh my gosh, okay. Fell back a second too early. But good start. Nice. Another one. Perfect. Lovely gun. Can somebody else kill him, please? So I don't have to take the shot. Oh. Okay, I can fully aim in here. Nice. Maybe I can sneak in, kill the 183. Somebody else does. Perfect. Okay, let's try to avoid taking a full clip here. Or... I should be behind. Nice. And I assume, yeah, he's shooting someone else. And we'll have an empty clip now. Oh, almost. Okay, then he's reloading now. Pretty sure. Amarak. Already critically damaged. No. Okay. Still a nice game. If you are not playing this tank frontally towards the enemies, you are actually still being able to do some stuff, but getting to use that DPM effectively is tricky, especially on certain games where you are not having the chance of finding isolated targets, if your teammates are being very passive and the enemies are all aggressive. Hey Ominous, good evening. Oh wait, it's earliest for you still in Florida, I believe. Yeah, Florida it's been, I think. What else are we going to see now? Heavy request today. Play Vickers. No, that's the wrong one. British, of course. There are different Vickers, right? Vickerses. There might be another one that you wanted to see, if not this one. FE42 as well. T92E1, T92E2, Patton and Raumpanzer. Please go for one only. I mean, maybe you can select one of those three because everyone's going to have their requests. And maybe later on you can try another one. Let's not overpeak. Anyone crossing there still, potentially? Sheridan is actually running. I was just about to knock over the tree anyways, but hey, I can move on. Any campers waiting for me? Looks like they went for the other side though. Oh, they're going for triple cap. Let's get aggressive and hopefully find some camper that we can kill. Nice. Just destroying that barn door. XM looks like he's coming back. I will just carefully spot here first. Oh, look at our spawn on the minimap, right? Oof. That was quick. And we are pushing into an XM and a 60TP. They're both hard to kill, but I mean, maybe it would be nice if we could get that XM there. But teammates are turning around, which isn't necessarily a bad idea if we can counter push our spawn. I don't have that much backup here. I only have one medium tank who's also not going to push into the enemies together with me. It also would not make a lot of sense to go for XM and 60TP with a Leo and a Vickers. We're both not having any armor or hit points. So in the best case, we can go back, kill the lighter tanks first. Let's see if I can sneak in some crossfire. Let's actually try blind shot there. Maybe Sheridan's running away. Oh, they're actually counter pushing the other side. At a distance, I'm not getting to use my hash though. There we go. Vertical calibration helping me out. Oh man. Those enemies are suddenly getting aggressive. No, low roll. I mean, we're losing on points, and actually the Karo is going to kill me. They all came. No way. All of them moving in. I thought, okay, you know what, the FE42 is going to be far away. I can maybe just kill the XM and hide from the 62P. We would have lost anyways. Man, I've got to give it to the enemies here. They were really playing well, just pushing really aggressively into our spawn, getting that high ground, getting the superior positions there. And instead of running into my heavy tanks, they moved back towards the lighter tanks, the same move that I planned on doing, which did not work out because I was just not able to be fighting everywhere. But the enemies rotated really well, moving back and forth. They didn't even have a really strong team, but they just played this like a tournament team, basically. Almost. I will go for one more. So, hi Eddie. Next is FE42, then the T95 E2. Tons of heavy tanks on this lineup. They might be more likely to go for A in this situation. I could have also decided to spot the right side to counter them, but over here is a great first spot anyways. Just that I will be rather ineffective if they are going for C. Nice. I mean for A, not for C. He moved back. And this is definitely not going to work out here. We've got to move over to the other side, where I'm really going to struggle. But actually, Rinoceronte getting too aggressive there. We can kill him. He should be moving back at this point, for sure. Can you maybe stop going for me?
3 from Darkman.
Oh, no.
Sorry for
Trash.
Boda when you have time 268.
Whoa! Darkman, thank you. 268, sure. Of course I have time for that. Okay, let's try shooting towards that side. I should have gone for E75. Can I spot them? I mean, I should be able to outspot them. Oh, greedy. I probably spot it. Okay, spotted again. Looks like I'm safe from 183. Let me actually just take the hill here. Just spot further to the left. We've got points as well. Enemies have to do something. But they can't. Nice one. Hetterman spotted. Oh. Okay. Worth a try, to be honest. Okay. It's not going to work out, but I don't want to stay too far away. E75 one-shot Kran over there. Then I might be safe to move in. I will avoid moving through the cap. Oh, that's not good. Oh, smart move by the object to actually try to spot me instead of just staying there. But now he's not so smart as he's moving into the open. I still need a safe distance as I am potentially two-shot for the object. So let's not move straight at him. Nor get too close over here. Yeah, he was actually trying to get me. Alright, they are going down for B. Maybe? Okay, we're winning on points. Good. So, we've had FE42 and the T95E2 on the list, but Darkman just threw in some donos, so I will just prioritize that one first and then go for the others, and just as a little thank you. So let's go for that first, then the other two. If someone would keep track of the list, that would be very kind. If someone could just occasionally sum up the tanks that I did not play yet. Just so I don't miss out on any tanks there. I hope someone's spotting B. Doesn't look like it. Do I still go up? Yes. It's really bad that no one's spotting here, because I would need someone to be in the B cap. But I still have a good position here. Oh, let's try to shoot the T57 first, actually. Because he's going to be in a 1v1 against the Object 260. And I really don't want to lose the corner. I'm going to lose the corner anyways. Can I help over there as the mediums are running? If they are. No. Go. 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 Go, 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 go. I try one shot over there and then I definitely have to run away. Nice. Tanks from A are going to come, so I will have to run away here. Maybe I can still... Nice. Do I cap the base? No. Nah, missed my opportunity. Is he going to come for me? Oh, hello. Oh. But I guess my spot was definitely working out here. Although I'm still spotted for 10 more seconds. Where's the medium? Go back maybe? Let's use adrenaline here for increased module damage. Okay, not quite it. But I can go in. My teammates are also following now. Bro. Okay. Next. Let's not get distracted. Take that. Nice. And I will just YOLO in here. No problem at all. Good, get my tank. Actually did a lot in this game still. Good. Okay. So we had FE42 and then the T95E2. Okay. After all, a cat and mouse with Vickers 268 is relaxing. Yes, sure. Absolutely. Although I still had to keep my eyes open on the relocations of the enemies, as I could really not afford to stay right in front of them. With a TD, it's so important to always keep in mind that you need a spotter in front of you. Otherwise, you're just sitting on a hill and once you get spotted, you're dead immediately. So, let's see. I might have already also spotted the heavy side here. But I'm just going for the medium corner. Great start. Let's try again. Okay, nice. Ouch. Oh, okay. He's also shooting IG. Why so? Okay, that was bad. Let's actually switch to AP. But he seems to be running. Nice. Okay, good game by the TPP. Won the medium corner. Now I can move up here, hopefully. Okay, I did a mistake. Oh no. Bounce. You're going to die for this move. Man. Maybe not. He's actually running away in a weird way that actually works for him. He got the kill and he's going to die for it. Okay. Okay. It was a little bit greedy there, but hey. A way that would have better worked was, first of all, I should not have peeked into the TDs frontally because I knew they were already aiming for me. Although I could see them on the minimap backing off, so I kind of hoped they were maybe running away, but I could see them still looking at me once I peeked, and this was not a good peek. I could have gone, second mistake there, I could have gone towards the right side of the hill because there I had one heavy and a TD right behind me. And if the TDs of the enemies pushed me, I would have had two tanks behind and we would have maybe killed the TD pushing over. So I think that would have been a much safer option there. Okay. T95E2, that was American. That is. Actually, I didn't play much, just 2 games. Yeah, okay. Still old equipment set up. Nothing changed. Okay. Hi, Vocalist. Hi, Matthews. Hi to Shannon Models. Good evening. I remember how was I asking about the improvement. I'm already at consistent 3k sessions. That's cool. Very nice. Good job. With that, you're already getting to the, I don't know, definitely among the best 20% of the player base. No one. Let's see if they are playing A passively with 2 mediums or even more. Can't really spot that too effectively. I think he's getting too aggressive. So I can... Oh no, someone's behind. Backing off. But this guy might be struggling there a little bit. That's good. So we should be able to just go in here. I don't think that's an issue. Oh. Yeah, I just wanted to go for a snapshot there. He's just going to phase like me now. You sure that's rocking out for you? I do have some decent hull armor. Although, I don't know. I think... Yeah, I mean, the hull armor is decent, turret armor as well. Of course, I do have a lower plate as well. Gotcha. He's pretty much trapped there. I might get closer to the side to shoot him from an angle, but I do not see us having a major advantage. Especially on the right side there are very few tanks. So the enemies might just push in or might just all turn for me and I would not have a lot of backup. So let's see if I can actually go and support now. Not really. That's not working out. Waiting for him to move. Would make a lot of sense for the enemies to cross over, but they are doing so in safety. Okay. This is not great for us here. Now at a disadvantage. Super Hellcat also YOLOing in. Oh, that's a nice tank to shoot there. Low roll. Or just did not roll high enough. Yeah, Super Hellcat. This tank is a major issue. But if they are pushing for the Hellcat, this could be very helpful as we can shoot them down quite a lot there. And then we can go in and kill them pretty... Oh no. Good moment to get unspotted. Oh yeah, do it please. They have 2, 3 one-shots. Just the Carnarvon is a problem. Because it's an autoloader. Let's stay at a bit of a distance to not get proxy spotted. Okay. What is he doing? And what the hell is that song? Okay. Good. Okay. That was actually a very nice game. Could be an ace. Could be. 4K, 5 kills. Let's see. Yep. Just the right time to move in for the cleanup there. I mean, if I waited for much longer, in the end, then enemies would have taken much better positions in order to hold up the push there that was incoming from us. If we moved in earlier, the enemies might have just all turned for me because I was a medium, and they might have just killed me quickly. Okay. So we've had what else did we have? Were there any more tank requests? Guys, any tank requests? Little cousin of T95E6? Yeah, kind of. Actually, yes. Hey, Blast Days. FV215B. Okay.
Holy moly!
Nice shot again.
Became a member.
Holy moly!
Utao became a member.
Let's quickly wait for the announcements there.
Fast_times became a member.
Holy moly!
Mayonnaise became a member.
One more? No.
Moly.
Yes.
Laugher Jit Zero became a member.
A nice shot. Thank you once more for all the gifted subs here. Oh, memberships. I'm still getting confused with the Twitch terms and YouTube terms. Thanks so much. Okay, after that we've got the T100LT K2. I don't know if I do have that one. Oh, we should actually try to kill the medium side. Nice shot. If you do have a tank request right now, it would get prioritized, move up the list for sure. So would be the next one then. Yeah, K2, I know it's a great tank, but I'm playing on my main account, not the press account right now, so I'm not having all of the lower tier premiums available. On higher tiers, I'm only lacking 116 F3, and it looks like this guy's going to get obliterated. There are two heavies coming. I don't want to YOLO in because I'm not having a ton of armor. It often pays off to just play a bit more of a passive role on the FV215B. Wait for enemies to do some moves. That's been a hash into the cupola. OMG. This guy thinking that high ground would mean to just YOLO in over the hills. Oh, wrong ammo. Damn. Too bad for the max shell, and he could have been dead by now. Come on. Still getting him. Nice. Can I pick him up? No. Okay. They still have another heavy, which is S-Conk. 292. But I think the S-Conk is just running around on a C-cap. Probably it's not even worth going for the Gorilla. Or maybe it is. No! Oh, this goddamn thing. Good. Let's get towards B cap. Although he's also dead. Wait, the S-Conk also died. Did they? What? How? Okay. Good game. So VZ55 is a request by Nice Shot. Yep. European over there. After that, we've got the T100 LT on Phil. I don't have the K2 on this account. I would have to switch accounts. If you mind, you can ask for a different tank instead. I will have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that I don't have it. Because it's rather new and was only sold on crates, right? Okay, all the teammates are going center and right, so I don't really want to be on the left side alone. Yoko asking for Carnarvon, Vocalist, before that S-Conk, T95 as well. Any mods here or anyone who's just willing to help out a little bit and actually just going for a list of tanks. Oh my gosh, he's getting shot all the time. I will play aggressively here because enemies are playing C aggressively. I think this could be an easy kill. Good. Let me actually go forwards, hold on. Or the gorilla is going to be a pain. You know what, I will just fight over here. Can still somewhat support my spawn like that. And in the best case I also help the FE42. Nice. FV, just get back, man. You're not saying... Why? Okay. Okay, maybe TVP. Oof. Try to shield my teammate there. That worked out pretty well. Ah, Gorilla actually relocated. And the max roll is loaded? Can I still get him? Hopefully no spawn lineup. Okay. TP. I think I can just move on to the gorilla. TP's dead. Speed boosts. Yep. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Nice game. Yeah, just VZ55 actually feels rather simple to me because it is so easy to outstrade the opponents and you don't need to aim much or so. But still, of course, try to hit your shots with an auto loader as always. That should be your priority. Taking safe positions to outtrade the opponents. In the best case, you can move up closely towards an enemy so you put out 2 shots in a row. Just tank that one. Just kind of opposing what I just said. I know not every tank feels that easy for every player. To me, it's more like the tank where you just go straight at the enemies and shoot. But if you're not used to moving straight at the enemies with a heavy tank in a safe way, then you are also struggling with that one, of course. If your playstyle is a bit different there. As a farming tank, this does not work out. Try to get close to them. Really, that's the thing. And for that you need to have an advantage, of course. You need to be somewhere where your teammates are with you. It's not a great 1v1 tank. Although it can fight 1v1s, but it's not great if you are just trading at a distance and just taking shots. Just try to put yourself into a position where you can utilize that clip. Okay, now I'm getting confused. We've had T100 LT. We've had the K2, which I probably don't have. Then we've had the T95, S-Conk, Carnarvon, and VK90. Okay, now the list is getting longer and longer. Please wait out with the requests for now, because they're going to get lost and the list is going to be incredibly long. Oh, he still hit me. Okay. Honestly, I should not have done this. I like going for this specific first spot, although that's nice. But in this case, it was not worth it. The reason for that is that the enemies have so many mediums and light tanks that they were very likely to spot over here as well. Oh, what the hell. Okay. Oh, that was edgy. Meh. Let's hide. He's going to go in. And actually, FE405 is going to die there. Well, let's get behind here. Although that's not that great, maybe? Okay, it's fine. Ah. He's already reloaded. Okay, and they're all here now. Kardoof. You're running? You wish. Okay, let's get into cover. Oh. Must not get hit by the KB said. Okay. Come back. Nice. Ah. Hey Marco, no, this is not newbie matchmaking. This is my main account, and there are people in the matchmaking should also not be newbie matchmaking. Just standard players, not NA server. All right. And now I am getting confused. There has been tier 8 K2 request, but I'm pretty sure that I don't have. No, I don't. Wasn't on the shop regularly for a good deal yet. But I can tell you K2 is a good tank. If you want to see something similar instead, and if you're still here, I go for it. But actually, you are gone, Phil, it seems. T95. What? T95, alright. Turtle. Everything equipped properly. Yeah, because I went for some... Wait, I have to double check. At some point I went for some challenge applied with a stock engine. There was not a lot of fun, and I forgot about switching back multiple times when this tank was requested. So then... Okay, let's actually go towards B. If I take the high ground at the start, I'm good. But if I'm staying too low for too long, I will never be able to move again. I need some heavies to go there. Yeah, exactly, that's the problem. Yeah, I cannot move up because I'm just way too slow and my heavy teammates are not taking the good positions. So if I now go up, some TD might already shoot me from the corner and I'm stuck here. I guess in this case I might have been better off camping. But you know what, let's actually try to shoot the AMX. I can spot base A for the 183. And that's good. That's good. Let me go down here and just kill him, hopefully. Okay, I'm 100% sure that there is someone. Enemies have... Okay, yeah. Enemies have 183 and the gorilla. So they will be camping. Maybe I'll just try another blind shot because of the gorilla. Bit to the side because I doubt he's in the same position as the 183. No! Oh my gosh, what the hell was that doing? Wanted to go for a snapshot to avoid taking shots. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. To just fall back quickly to drop my gun depression. It's not good to be in the open here because there is a high ground where the gorilla can shoot me from potentially. And he might be shooting me from above, so fairly easy for him to penetrate me. My teammates are getting more aggressive to the side. Okay, gorilla is spotted now. Dude! Somebody spot the gorilla, please. Speed boost. Speed boost. Oh, he's already one shot. I was just a spotting tank here. Huh. Darkman said Shark was requested as well, was it? Okay. Still third class because I was spotting so much. So, S-Conk now. Darkman with back pain. Not good. Get well soon. We're going left. Yes. Pythagoras. Thank you for the education. Time for dinner. Have a nice meal. And I think I need to scroll down for a bit now. Okay. Let me maybe... Oh, hello. Maybe I will just go towards the right here, towards that plateau. Will there be anyone to the right? Nah, doesn't look like it. I can be hull down over here. Not like this though. Not really what I wanted to do. No, not sure if he is going to pen me. Okay. So using reactive armor here, but can I actually shoot him again? No. Okay. Yeah, it's a bad angle.
Enemy armor is hit.
Are they all going back to the T-47 here? I'm afraid of the E3 now.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I'm afraid of everything now. I'm dead.
Enemy armor is
Not quite.
penetration.
Somehow, I did actually survive. Do I dare side scraping? I mean, I want to fight him at a distance if possible. There should be hull down here.
Got it. Everybody out.
What? No way. He did not even aim. He's dead anyways. Okay. Izuti as well. Korra is flying T100 LT with Supercharger. I know a lot of people do like flying Supercharger on a lot of tanks. I personally did so in the past as well, but then the... Wait, did the aim time thingy get buffed? I mean, sometimes I still play with Supercharger, but mostly I don't, because I know I can pre-aim a little bit. But there are good arguments applying with Supercharger as well as with the... How's it even called? Enhanced gun laying drive. Yeah, I mean, do you have an extra aim time to have a higher chance of penetrating or shooting the enemies quickly, or do you have the Supercharger for higher shell velocity, so you get a better chance of shooting them if they are getting behind cover at a medium distance to long distance? I feel like there are more I think I'm pretty sure of that. There are more situations where I can afford to aim just a tad longer in order to hit my shots more reliably, or can just pre-aim the enemies, that's what I mean. So there are not that many situations where the enemies are about to hide behind some cover if I'm if I'm not having the supercharger, then it doesn't really matter that much and I can just aim. Whereas this gives you some extra accuracy if you are just going for basically snapshots and you are not having to expose for that long. So that's my way of thinking about equipment is always how many shots are there where it really makes a difference. Like what's the percentage basically? And I would say on almost 100% of the shots I do get a benefit out of the gun line drive. Supercharger 5%, 10%. I think that would be a high estimate already. For some tanks that have really slow flying shells, there I think supercharger makes more sense, especially if you get confused with other tanks that feel very similar. Like 2 tanks have 400 alpha damage, one has a shell velocity much lower than the other, then I would say maybe I go for supercharger just because my muscle memory is better than, yeah. But I think this is more up to personal taste here, same as calibrated shells versus gun rammer, because I know for a fact that you can do very well with both of those. For others, like this one, there is some equipment that is definitely better than the other. Same thing over here. I really don't know which one is actually getting you more benefit in more situations. Of course, there are tanks with more armor where it definitely makes more sense. On less armor tanks, you should definitely not go for it. But as soon as you're having angled armor, then it might make a difference on some certain shots if the enemies are shooting AP only. On the other hand, if you would trust on them to shoot you at a certain angle where it makes a difference, which is only a small margin, small amount of shots in total, whereas the extra hit points, you do have them every game, on every shot, even though it doesn't always matter. Up to the RNG and luck, basically. It's difficult there. Okay, VK90 was next, alright, yes. Thank you, Darkman, again. Shark, okay, I played the T95E2, you mean? Ah yes, Carnarvon was actually before this one. Hi Martha. Mastering means, are you going to ace request a tank? Third class ace maybe. That's more likely. I'm not satisfied with really low damage games anyways. But it's obviously not going to be acing every tank. I mean, that would take far too long, and I do see 2 heavy tanks on the other side, so let's get aggressive over here. I will drop down. I don't want to run into the TDs. There's a bit more than expected, although the RHM seems to be running right now. There will be more camping. Nice. Almost. I do have VZ. That's good. Nah. Actually not that great to focus AMX here. But I think I will have to. Okay, he's dead. We do have double caps as well. Maybe someone else can go for the gorilla. Or, yeah, okay. And I will go back, defend our caps here, because the enemies are going to come. They're going to run into the hori. That's too far. T100 needs to back off there. Come back, man. Go back. Oh, nice. It would be so cool if the T100 actually ran over towards base C right now, so we could just play for caps. Ah! Nice. We don't have any bases anymore. But we can kill the RHM. Oh no. No! No! But they are reloading. Come on, kill somebody, please. Kill somebody. Go! Kill the light tank. Kill him. Okay, we've got the points. Ah. We got the points. Okay, I completely did not notice that we were actually getting base C still. Maritha saying, if you wanted to take cover and ride down 200 gold cap C. I do have the chat deactivated. And if I took cover, I would have wasted some time, which might have meant that the enemies were having some good chance of actually shooting me, or they might have gone away, they might have escaped unharmed, and I really don't want to waste any time on a chat. Also, I don't even know if she has a chat activated. It's a gamble. I mean, I could have just gone for quick commands, tact C, but honestly, bothering with the chat is usually not worth it. You're just going to get angry at people not listening to you, and people are not even likely to read what you are writing. Okay, so we've had D Carnarvon next. Tier 8. Have not played that in a long time either. Okay. Maybe I go for faster cooldown. Yeah. Hank saying I should stream. Hi, first of all, I should stream with Peter. The thing is, some other viewers already requested that, but Peter only wants to stream Platoon. I mean, some viewers have requested that to Peter, and he only platoons with Beauty was much bigger than him. So, yeah. I guess that's not going to happen. Unless he gets something out of it, he's not going to do it. Although we did stream while I've still been a... well, when it was still more interesting for him. We had a shared stream, which was still on my Twitch days, actually. Okay, are you going to peek? Can we maybe counter push this? Not really. And my position is not great. Hey, Bomarito. I want the enemies to do some mistakes so I can actually punish them. Hi, Socio.
Drive on. Penetration.
I cannot outshoot them unless I can use my DPM and shoot them multiple times in a row. But that's not going to happen if they're playing that passively. Maybe now.
We've damaged them.
Do I do it? Let's actually try shooting him. Because he's kind of isolated. I just want to make sure that I don't peek into everyone else. Good. And the game's over.
Enemy armor is hit.
Ah, they still have another camper. Nice.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay. I think although it was not a great game, it was probably a good demonstration for how to play this tank. Because it really showed that you need to be passive if you are not having any advantage. And with this kind of armor and alpha damage, you're not having any advantage anywhere unless the enemies are in the open and you can get hull down right in front of them. And just shoot them multiple times in a row, similar to an autoloader actually. Pretty difficult there. Especially weird as the tier 9 and the tier 10 have higher alpha damage again and work much better there. And the tier 7, the Black Prince, has some good turret armor. Okay, so I don't know, what is the list now? Hank asking for a stream where the last tank you destroy is the next tank you play. I could maybe do that as well. Although it would basically be a list of the most popular tanks. Probably something close to that. By the way, Hank, your message is not being highlighted to me because you took the 0 instead of the O. It's just 90 with an O in the end, not a 90. And then the message also gets highlighted in orange, and I can see that much easier. So let's see what kind of tanks we've still had. We've had T-44 using 122mm gun. Is that the big gun? The bad one? Yes, I have it equipped actually. It's 800 DPM less than the other gun. This tank with a big gun should absolutely not be played. I'm still going to do it. But it is just a much worse version of the premium, how's it called? There is a premium Chinese tank with 400 alpha. Then there is the STG, also having 400 alpha damage. And one or the other as well. I think there are more tanks with 400 alpha, more mediums, right? I mean, the Chimera, of course. And some newer tanks also. What did we have after that? I do only see the T-44 right now. Tier 8 M48 pattern. Hi Dave the Rave from sunny Fuerteventura. Tier 8 pattern. Guys, for the tank request, please tag me on the chat. That would be very helpful. So I can differentiate from the other messages. Or especially Darkman, if you do continue with the list. Just write my name there when I do see it highlighted. Because I am getting confused right now. Oh my gosh, what is that aim time? And then 15 seconds reload? What is this? This is so bad. Whoa, what the hell is this tank? It's like a tier 6 gun. Just that there are no guns as bad as this one, tier 6. This is completely useless. I cannot fight this guy. Of course not. Sentinel. Ah, that's a tier 8 heavy tank. Okay, I thought it was a tier 6. It was requested earlier. I am useless. And then the first shot I hit is a snapshot like this. But I just wanted to cross over for a better position. So even if I did not hit, it would have been worth going in. I am disappointed with this. You know what, I will go for damage. I don't have pen. What the fuck is this? What? There we go. 500 damage in 3 minutes. They still have another heavy tank that's somewhere out of sight. AFK probably. Wait, is it a Sentinel? Okay, he was in the city. And I think he also had like 400 alpha damage most likely. Let's just YOLO and risk it. Please don't ever make me play this gun again. Okay, Darkman, thank you. M48, pattern tier 10. And finally some accurate high tier again. Okay. Okay, and then we got the BC Burask, then the VZ122 TM. Alright. Hi, G30. Let me actually go left at the start as well. Because I don't know, I do expect this game to be fought for the medium side rather than the heavy side. So I would like to play rather aggressively over here without getting flanked. Let's see if I get spotted for this shot. actually not. So this means I'm kind of confident that there isn't anyone. Just as the gorilla is confident in having a safe spot. And I should have actually used my reactive armor here. Whoa! Whew. Okay. Am I just going to stick around here? Am I potentially falling back? I think I will fall back and farm the IS-7 if possible. Or support the mouse. I could just go in on him. Let's stay held down. Pattern would be nice to go for. Yeah, Predator, I mean. Should not have any full clip. So on that case, I'm pretty sure that I'm having much better DPM and can easily kill him. Which might turn out to be a bit of a problem. Oh my gosh, okay. Fail. Just moved a bit too far away. In the end, maybe not the best choice to go for the 1v1. Okay. Okay. But the game is won anyways. I thought I could just farm some easy damage. Somewhat yes, somewhat no. What's the highest points I calibrated on ratings? I think 4,600 something. It was on, was it my last rating stream? On not too long ago, I applied a lot of rating streams and I calibrated. I think I did 2 rating calibration streams. Yeah. And the recent one was one of those 2 was definitely the one where I did my highest calibration that I know of. I don't play a lot of ratings, to be honest. What the fuck, MRB? This server is EU. Yeah, as others are saying as well. Was it solo or in platoon? It was definitely solo. I don't even think you can platoon if you are playing calibration for ratings. No, I don't think so. Wait. I lost track of the lists. Burask, T8, Frenchie. There we go. Pretty nice tank. After that, we had the VZ122, which is also tier 8. Very slow, heavily armored medium tank with also high alpha damage, right? Darkman asked me, what is your opinion on this new meta in Clan Wars? I'm gonna stop watching, I don't know, for what I do right here. A new meta? I mean, we don't have any meta changes really, but we do have a lot of Mercy teams now. I mean, we have the 4 of the best teams are going to be under the Mercy clan tag. They are still there, the previous teams, of course. They migrated. I need to escape here. I mean, I can actually... No, I can't. Oh my gosh, that was bad. I need to run away though. What the hell? What the actual hell, man? Caliban YOLOing into the center, same as the other one. What is going on here? Die, please. At least I lost a lot of hit points for this move. And I could have been dead by now. Let's reload again. So they lost basically 2 tanks to YOLO in there. But they are going to... I mean, they did not kill me, and the other one survives on 1 hit point. Or maybe not. Would be nice if I had some spots. I had opportunities. How am I going to do this? Maybe they're going to YOLO for the Skoda and I can clip. And stay hidden. Oh no, they're hiding. I don't want to get killed. You know what? Of course. But I gotta focus on surviving. Nothing else is going to work for me here. Can I go in here? Looks like yes. Actually, the other one's going to die to my teammates, I believe, so I can just stay behind the CC. Yep, good. Okay, in the end was still 1.5, okay, 1.2k. Not bottom damage. I did not die. And I survived this weird YOLO move. So, next up, I think it was a Chinese, yes. This one. Although I do change the camo. Let's go for... I don't know. This weird camo. I'm never going to use it on any other tank. Okay. Any special consumables that I forgot? No. Good. Socio best was 4,250. That's also pretty good. To be honest, I don't know for sure if it's been 4.6k or 4,460 maybe, or something in that range. Why not 120 FPS? Because I would have to spend 200 euros more for an iPad Pro if I'm buying a used one, like I did. I'm using iPad Air, and just 60 FPS more for 200 more euros was just simply not worth it for me. It's not like I make a lot of money with YouTube, so just for, I mean, you probably wouldn't even see the difference as a viewer because I'm streaming at 60 FPS anyways. Otherwise, I don't know, I would probably also need a 120 FPS or 120 Hertz display, which I also don't have. Does not sound like a good deal to me. Worth a try. Oh, what? There is someone up there. Smasher, we can just ignore him. Let's go in on this guy. Are you dead? Uh-huh. Go away. And 2 more on top now. Oh gosh, this tank is slow as hell. But definitely better than the 122mm gun on the T-44. That's sure. Max 60, yeah, it is maximum 60 FPS on iPad Air 2022. I think only the iPad Pros do have more than that. All other Apple devices, maybe some iPhones, iPhone Pros, but otherwise they all have 60 FPS screens. Very different story with Android. So next 260 and AMX30 prototype, and then E4. Thank you, Darkman. This tank seems very beginner friendly and actually good, but to me it is boring like hell. Okay, so much about tier lists. If I would put it on my personal tier list, I would have to just rank it very low, just because I don't know, I would probably be center, bottom center, something like that, if it was just about my own personal abilities in this tank. But for a beginner, I would be on top. The better the player, the less enjoyment there is, the less pleasure of playing this one. I don't know if this one would be capable of a lot for a good player. Probably yes, but it's really not my cup of tea. So 260 was after this one. Lovely tank. Nice shot asking, how do you prefer to play 132-1 and the tier 10 light tank? It's a little bit lower DPM, is worrying me of enemies YOLO. I need to fix my playstyle in it. Well, in all tanks, in all light tanks, you have to be worried about getting YOLO'd. Every medium tank can typically out-tray or just win in a 1v1 situation. Every heavy tank as well. TTs often as well. So in light tanks generally, you cannot play frontally towards the enemies and need a safe distance. Your job is to just flank around. Shoot the enemies from unexpected angles. Tank class guide still incoming. I think that might be one of the next videos to do for me. Just going to try at least once. Going to be surprised by me penetrating him. It doesn't look like he would have a lot of backup. I don't know, there will be campers behind. And he is not playing it. Oh my. He's not playing the proper way when getting pushed here. proper way would be to back off into that corner, so his teammates could support him while he will be really well hidden. Good. Let's go. I can go for a VZ-132 game after those that are on the list there. We're going to go in, right? Ugh. Hori is roaring me. Nice. But actually we can just kill those two over here. Got off. Good. Next. Good. Yeah, I like this one. It just does stuff. Oh, so much about that. Lovely mobility and accuracy. So 30 AMX 30, then E4, then VZ Light. And then we can go for, I don't know what's next. IMX Tier 9. Playing this one with calibrated shells as it's really not having a lot of penetration. M40 idea. I played it a couple of games ago, I can still add it again. Am I playing Indian music in the background? I don't think there has been any Indian song. Although I did not specifically select every single song there. Actually, none at all. I mean, I just selected a playlist of electronic music with some faster mood on the servers that I'm paying for YouTube purposes. Spot left. Looks like the enemies are all to the other side. With this shot into the bush, I would have definitely gotten spotted if there was anyone. I want to support my teammates over there, so I will move up to the middle. But I have to be careful as enemies will be flanking into our spawn. I mean, once this guy is gone, I might be a bit isolated here, and actually I do see... Oh no. Okay, actually shot. Yeah, I did see the Yol moving up and the Emil moving away, so I knew I was going to be isolated if I was staying. Thought I could just quickly cross over safely. Okay, at least I now have the dead Yo to cover me. And surprisingly, my teammates came back to support on this flank here. That was really not expected, so I could have actually stayed. Good. Nope. A bit better hidden than I expected. Ah. Okay, let's go in there. Nice. So good damage in the end, yeah. Not a lot of armor on this tank. The turret is decent though, so you can go hull down, which is cool. But you will, of course, suffer in the open, as you can see, but that will be happening with every medium tank, so... Was just important for me in that situation to run array. It was still enough for our first damage. Although it was not needed to take all the damage there. So based on the situation, it felt like the best way to go about it. Nika asking, tank request stream, just like Martimite, and just like any other YouTubers doing tank request streams. Yes. We had E4 next. Then I was about to play the VZ Lite. After that, I think M48 again. Do you get copyright claim? No, I don't, because I pay for the music that I'm using. So, yeah, occasionally if I'm using some copyright-free, supposedly copyright-free music on some Spotify playlist, that usually gets copyright claimed, and then I lose all ad revenue. It's not a ton, but yeah, it's like 2 or 3 euros per stream. So I guess I'm better off just paying the 10 euros or 12 euros per month to get the copyright-free music. Okay, I will have to be careful as I'm going to be spotted here. Please gun depression. And I'm going to get shot from the other side. Very soon at least. Although my teammates are flanking around there, so let's actually... No. Would be nice if I could actually shoot this dude there. Good. Oh, still got me. Okay. Nice. But I'm also going to die here. Man, the whole team died. Team! We were at a disadvantage over here. We had 3 tanks versus 4. So we definitely had an advantage on the other side. Still my teammates died. Instead of them just killing the right flank and then supporting us over here again, which would have been really nice because we had good holding positions actually. Was not going to be horrible. But we really needed to win one side. And running array in an E4 is also not really working. Only the VK90 was actually holding well, but not shooting. So, yeah, I had one good player on my team. Okay. I wanted to play one more game on the Visa Lite. And then M48. And then I don't know. Then I'm lacking some regress. Let's go spot. Oh, should not have knocked over the tree. Might get blind shot then, but okay. No. I suppose there will be some campers still. Maybe even over there. Did not get spotted. There might still be campers in the corner, but the medium is on the left there. They still have a light tank unspotted. But I need to go for next song. Let's see if the 140 is spotting something in the corner. Nah. Okay. Not quite enough. Come on. Nice. And I get spotted by CS. Would be important to kill him, because he's going to be nasty to my teammates. Yeah, teams being aware. Come on. No. I could go for Ty, but he will have backup by the VZ, so let's try to put in some crossfire and maybe run away again. Nice. Sheridan going to get pushed by the type.
3 from Darkman. After all request, play something for your soul.
Darkman, thank you. Great. Yeah, now I can just go in. VZ still here, but he's... yeah. Alone. I'm full. Pretending left, going right. Not going to bother too much. But hey. Maybe. Almost. Nice. Yeah, nice shot. With the VZ light, it just, as with other light tanks, you can spot early, but then you get out of the trouble. Mostly it's about spotting the center, then trying to push over to the weaker side of the map. If there is one or the other enemy, then in the best case you can circle and just get aggressive there. Or you try to work with your teammates over there. If there is no one on one flank, you can still go there with a light tank. Just flank around and shoot the enemies into the sides. It works much better than facing them frontally. Only the T100 light tank can probably face the enemies frontally. I mean, all light tanks can, to some degree, shoot enemies frontally, but then only when the enemy is not looking at you, only when they are looking at your teammate, and then you can just sneak up from the side and put in a shot into their flank then. That works. Okay. We had the pattern still. Darkman wanted me to play something for myself. Let me go for the patterns first. Then I don't know. I don't know what to play. I think I might go for Rinoceronte. Not feeling like something too fast right now, actually. Although, HM, maybe? Okay, let's go. You know what? No, we're going mid side. Just, I've just been thinking about actually going to play the heavy side aggressively, but we're only having one heavy tank, and that is also moving up to the medium side. So let's spot aggressively over here. We lost the first tank. GG. Our heavy tank is actually camping. Let's hide from the right. Nice. Track shot worked out here. Both teams lost the tank. I'm dead sure that there will be campers over there. Let's actually use heat because they have Tortoise and the VZ, which are tricky to penetrate. Let me get into cover and still shoot him again. Oh my gosh, I aimed a little bit too low there. There we go, finally. Maybe track. Oh. VZ was running, but I'm not sure if I can fight. No way, he's actually... Yeah, that's a tortoise. And then useless now. Okay. I should not be peeking anymore. How awful. Let's go camp then. Two guys camping over there. I will need to support our corner. Hopefully I'm not getting spotted here. Nope. Please, RNG. Nice. So important to get this kill. Okay, and now that the other one is over there, I can probably just take base A. The mediums are camping under the other corner. They can support each other. But we can just steal base A. Likely we are losing base C anyways. We still have the caps. But that might change. You know what, I will try stealing that cap. If I do so on the right, this might be safer. Nah. Nice. Good luck, enemies. Do I stay right behind here? Stay hull down? Or do I camp? I think I will camp. Take that. And he did not spot me. Okay, now he has to go for it. No. Bounce. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's make sure I don't get killed here. I mean, let's make it a bit more unlikely. Nice try. There we go. Okay. Off. That was close. I got a second class for 2.6k. Yeah, man, I completely ran into the enemies there. Still carried. Maratha asking, which tank do you fear the most if you saw it in front of you after coming out of cover? I mean, it might be the 183, but that's because there is a very high chance of taking a ton of damage. But actually more painful could be Waffen or FE405. Even more so the Waffen, if it gets you permatracked. I quickly need some more water. Be right back. Okay, from Marita's side, there's a cracking noise. The iPad sometimes does this. I will have to reconnect. Yeah, I gotta restart the app that I use for that. Okay, and we're back. So now I wanted to play some tank that I enjoy. I enjoy a lot of tanks at the moment, and I'm not really playing one over and over again right now. There would be a lot of tanks I would want to play right now. Pronunciation of BMW. BMW. Bayerische Motorenwerke. Bavarian Motor Factories, basically. I mean, yeah, that's it. If you ever wondered. Nice. Okay, I will get spotted continuously now here. Let me actually move over. Is it too late for me to go to the other side to kill that? They have 4 tanks over there. We should just kill this flank. Mino already suffered a bit. Problem is that I'm going to get spotted here. It will be in the open. Nice. Let's reload one more. Good. And I will actually cap the base. before going for me, no? Yak, you're one shot, don't do it. Just give me some room to fight, please. Please! What are you doing? Wow, now you're blocking me. Ah. No. Sure. But okay, he shot all 3 shells. Also, we are winning the other side. Commander dead is not really helpful. Okay. Okay, both there. Finally. Maybe 1-2 last shots. 1. Although low damage. Nice. Okay. Were there any more tank requests actually? Yeah, FE405, Sol, IS4, Reno. Alright. Wrong one. This one. Want to hear Finnish speaking German? I think they're actually not that bad at it because the language is not different in terms of the letters that they have and also the pronunciation. They have a lot of common sounds, although of course some differences. Okay, you're not talking about German but English, alright. They're pretty good at English as well. I know some Finnish people. Patton did not see my map guide. He is far too aggressive. But he's hopefully baiting the enemies.
Enemy armor is damaged. We've damaged them. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Okay. Not exactly a great trade, but I mean, I put out 1.6k. For taking 1k, 1.2. Not the most awful trade ever. Well, what? He also did not see my map guide. Oh, dude, these guys are camping. Still, I think we're having good chance of winning. Oh. 1.9k ammo rack. We've got a heavy tank just flanking around and capping bases. I just want to support my teammates again. Expecting enemies to push over. Maybe? Yes?
Gotcha. Penetration.
Oh no, the reverse speed, so awful. Nice. But I'm dead. Or maybe I can drop down there. Oh, that's unlikely.
Everybody out.
Watch this monkey, man. He is so incredibly stupid. Come on, shoot the one shot at least, man. Oh. He is not helping anyone in a heavy tank. Capping bases. But right after he decides to YOLO in. Oh wow, they are enemies. Surprise. 1995. H. Ingham, great job. Yeah, run into all of them. Run into all of them. Oh my gosh. I would not be surprised if this particular game was actually bot matchmaking. Because they all played like they had zero experience, every single one of them. This guy camping in spawn. Even worse than in spawn, he was hiding where he was not having any sight on the enemies. This guy camping in a medium. This guy camping right where the medium was, so not having any spotter in front of him. This guy capping bases. This guy YOLOing in. This guy also camping and then getting ammo wrecked. Oh my gosh. Not a single player having the slightest bit of game knowledge. Man, come on. Let me move up here. It's a heavy lineup. Enemies might play for the heavy side. I want to put myself somewhere where I can shoot the enemies if they go for the medium side and where I can still support them, support my teammates wherever they're going. Okay, they are actually going all med side, but still want to go to the intended position. If I played the right side in the middle, I would not have any way of shooting or of just being safe. If I played for the right side, I would have to camp and wait for the enemies to really... You know what, I will have to run away. Because enemies are playing for... Enemies are playing for A with some tanks, I'm pretty sure. Or they are all going down and camping down there, which is, makes them lose most likely. But I still want to shoot them. I guess you did not really enjoy this one. It's been a 1.9k damage clip. No, what the... What? They're camping in spawn with 3 people. That's such a peak, I don't care. Why? What are they doing? A speed boost to the left side to be safe from the VK at least, so I can clip this guy safely. Oh, how I wish this tank still had reticle calibration. Okay, I got kind of afraid from behind here. That's why I moved. Are you German? Maratha is asking. If so, are you a fan of Borussia Dortmund or Bayern Munich? Bayern München? No, I'm not a fan of football at all. Although I live very close near to Dortmund. Bayern München fans are always a little bit suspicious. No one likes the Munich fans in Germany. No one likes the Bavarians. Special kind of people who think of themselves higher than others. They are like the weird guys with money who buy all the good players from everywhere else and don't have their own players. But although I don't know. Nowadays I will maybe have to think differently about that. Also because of the backstory with BPS supporting players, but that's different. BPS and just clans and Blitz, if they're just buying players, I mean it's not buying players, but just actually like we have the same with Mercy now, just sponsoring players, which is kind of good. But with Munich, it's so weird because they have so much money and they just, I don't know. It's so, actually it's the same. I cannot really differentiate there. Nowadays I honestly don't care about football anymore. Live nearby Dortmund. I have been a Schalke fan once I've still been, or while I've still been a football fan. I've been playing football for 7 years as a kid, up to the age of like 13 or 12. Yeah, I think like up to 13. Then I quit playing football. I still watched a bit of football the years after, but I realized I did not really enjoy this whole transfer thingy and didn't really know who to support. Because I just didn't really know anyone on the team that I was supporting. People just moved everywhere. They got bought from clubs like Munich. And then I just was lost a little bit. And I was then supporting whatever team was playing well. Which people did not particularly enjoy when I was rooting for France or Italy in the World Championships. But they were playing some nice football. The Germans didn't at that time. Or at least they weren't as interesting to watch. But nowadays I just don't care about it much. I've not seen any football games in many years actually. So we've had a list of tanks. IS-4 was next. Rhino I already played, but I will go for it again. Although, I just played it. Let's go for, wait, FE215B was requested. And then also 121B. Can we go med side? If not, we're really... Oh, yeah, okay. This is going to be awful. The thing is, look at their lineup. They have a double 183 and a Hori. We will have to push A, otherwise we end up at a disadvantage, but we might not be able to because of those TTs. Can we just outrate this guy? I mean, looks like it. Caro, shoot him. Nice. Nah. Yeah, enemies will be all on the other side. Camping TTs on that hill, moving up to shoot towards base A. There's someone. Look at this. This is the problem here. Pushing into all those tanks. It might just be easier to just get back again and kill the mediums. Just that we don't know if they are doing that mistake. Nice. Do I try to counter push the T62? Oh, this accuracy. Nice. Okay, okay, FE. I think I have to counter the E50M. Okay. I'm kind of waiting a little bit to get the speed boost back. And no, I cannot win in the 1v1 in the open, so I'll just... Yeah, okay. No. I mean, I can 1v1 him in the open if I'm having speed boost. Otherwise, there's a good chance of him just circling me. Nice. Now I just need to pen. Good. Awful situation when your team is going all heavy side without any clear advantage. I mean, pushing against 3 TDs, especially double 183 and a Hori with that tremendous amount of penetration. It is a huge gamble. So, I mean, often I would have tried to force it, try to push in at all costs. And that often turns out to be a mistake, as you could clearly see with my teammate just YOLOing in there and getting obliterated. You don't want to be that guy. I mean, if you do know that you can go for it, yes, you might have to take a risk. But in this kind of situation, it's better to just sit it out a little bit. Actually return again. Mika say, bro, don't even watch FIFA World Cup. No, sorry. But nowadays, FIFA World Cups, I mean, now that they are in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, USA, I don't even feel like supporting those countries. So there's that as well. I have good reason to not watch, although I would not even watch. So I would actually like to be a fan and watch football usually, just to be able to turn off and have a good reason for that. But I don't, so... It's hypocritical to still mention that. Yeah, so we've had some other tanks. FE215B and also the 121B. By the way, IS-4 gun is really not a lot of fun. I just prefer playing the Object 260 for the same purposes. And if you play that, you can also play the T95V6 and have something way better that is just playing a heavium. Although, do they have the same pushing abilities and side scraping abilities? No, not exactly. Maybe I would then prefer the IS-7 even instead of the IS-4. Mr. Hyde is a Bayern fan. Sorry. They must buy a player to compete in Europe, bro. Look at Real Madrid. They compete for trophy and money. Yeah, sure. There are many other clubs like that. But all the other German clubs are very different. Of course, they also buy their players. But, you know, if you look at the German clubs, they mostly have their own, or had in the past when I was still watching, they had their own players that they were actually training. They had newcomers. They had players from their own town. I mean, that's how they actually got popular. And then Munich just got the world stars, which is a bit of an unfair battleground then. So everyone's playing or just supporting their local club as just not the Munich fans then in Germany. And those are the ones that just want to see their team win. I mean, that's the... Not for everyone, of course, and you can definitely just decide to support a club that is just playing well and that looks great. But that's just to explain the reason why the Bavarian club is not the most popular. I mean, it is quite popular. It does have a lot of fans, but it is also the most hated club in Germany. Rhino camping. Maybe we can just ignore those campers and go for the other ones. That should be the better call. What? Showing me his back. Yeah, let's take him out. And I don't think the Leo is going to cause much of a problem anymore, as he's low already. Nah. Not quite. He didn't spot me though. Let's sneak up and get behind that house. I wish I could just get rid of this song in a playlist, man. Sorry.
Enemy armor is hit. Our fuel tank's hit. We fixed the track. Get going. Enemy armor is hit.
Okay. Not a huge amount of damage. I mean, they were struggling with the F81 Flat B. Just don't show your track reels, don't show the front of your tank. Maybe take a rather passive role at the start or support the mediums if possible. In this case, I only had one medium with me against one, so I wouldn't know if my medium died before I arrived. I wouldn't know if the enemies had a lot of support on the medium side. So therefore I just played in side scraping mode, which isn't the most reliable thing to do, but we had a lot of heavy tanks, so I felt confident in playing the heavy side fairly aggressively. Otherwise I would often just be a bit more passive than with other heavy tanks and wait for enemies to do some mistakes, then punish that. I do have FE215B streams on my channel as well, so if you want to see a lot more of those games, then feel free to watch them. I think they were also pretty good sessions. Marathon used to watch Bayern München when Arjen Robben, Frank Ribéry, Philipp Lahm. Yeah, I know those names. At that point I've also been watching a bit of football still, I guess. Yeah. Not that much anymore, but I know these names still. From World Cups at least. Okay, Effie might be peeking at me. So let's not stay in that spot. We are currently at a disadvantage on the right side. We are losing the left side as well if I'm not doing anything. But I have a good opportunity of just cross-firing here. Thing is, I also have to. We really have to go in and kill that flank. Because I'm going to have some heavy tanks in my back. That's going to hurt. No, he still hit me. Okay. Nice luck with that low roll. Nice. Can somebody else kill him? No! Nice. What's the medium doing here? Why is the medium not killing the medium side? He actually goes back. I mean, it is working out here, but that's definitely the wrong choice. Going for the heavy tanks. When we... Okay, nice that we got this shot still. But he's going to die now. Unless he can go forwards and kill the E5, that would be huge. Oof, nice. Kill him. Just don't face hack. Good. We're actually winning. I think there are a lot of wins today. Let me actually check. I feel like I'm almost winning non-stop. Actually, yes. 31 games, 87.10%. Definitely had some luck with the teams as well. Okay, the low tier wins definitely also helped here. Tier 10, just 81.82% at 22 games. But still, it's pretty good. So, did we have more tanks? Otherwise, I will go back for another FE215B game. Zweitakt, moin moin. Yeah, I want to just showcase that tank for one more game. If you want to have fun, play IT7 with Tensha. That really doesn't sound like fun to me. Do I have to? Also, Mika is giving a good tip there. Need to calm down. I play it better when I'm chilling. Absolutely. A nice shot. If you are feeling like you are often finding yourself in a situation of being too sweaty on higher tiers, if there is too much pressure on your shoulders, then maybe go back to lower tiers for a bit again and play something without any armor. I once did so in the past as well. It was really helping me keep some cool nerfs. Cool hats. How's it called? Keep some... Huh? Cool nerfs? No, it's not cool nerfs. What's the term in English for that? I'm not going to peek like crazy. I will just peek safely. No need to rush it. They are running, so I will just immediately go to the side here. Crossfire them. But I will also get crossfired if I'm not careful. Exactly. No, too high. What? Unspotted? I need to run away as there are enemies coming from behind. Maybe we can hold them here. No, I need some better position for holding. Could be this one. No. Okay, AP would have also not penetrated here. What? Dude. What the hell? But let's go kill tanks. Okay. We're struggling with the... You are kidding me! We're struggling with the caps, that's what I wanted to say. Come on. I might be one shot. Oh no, man, this luck. Nice. But no one capping. Anyone maybe A? Nice. Go A! Oh, we're winning. Oh my gosh. This was so close. I was not having any trust in my teammates at all. Yet we won. We got away with it. Oh my goodness, these track shots, the fire. And then my teammates not really going back there. And not really going in the end. And then my RNG on the HE stand. Awful. Okay. So, did we have any other tanks? Mika gets what Blitz at while watching one. This is good. Well spent ad money. Hi, Napoleon. And this game made you write something on the chat as well now. It was close as hell. And that's for sure. Let's maybe go for last game. What am I going for last one? I don't think I missed any tank requests, so I will just play one tank that I like. That will be this one now. Okay, nice lineup. A lot of heavy tanks I'm seeing, which is good. Hopefully someone spotting B. Yes. I think I'm not going to YOLO towards A at the start. I will do so later on. That's helpful. Nice. Permatract. Come on, somebody else shoot him. Don't look at me that weirdly. Man. Don't look at me like that for camping here. It's good. And trust the process. It's actually helpful to my team. Wait. Ah. Okay, I was surprised because, you know, I do see that I can above the opponent if I'm spotted. Usually. Here I did not see it above the chieftain, so I felt safe. But you could see that I wasn't. Neither is he. Oh man, what a low roll. Oops. It would be very important for us to just kill the chief, kill some tanks. Oh, it's a good player, he's not going to do anything stupid. Ah, this guy is sitting in the corner, that's why he's losing so many hit points. No, man. That chieftain died. It was completely unnecessary for the chieftain to die, actually, in the corner. Because he could just hide behind the hills and shoot all the time. But no, he was standing in the open. I mean, you can kind of see it there. He was climbing the corner up into the hill, where everyone from the other side could shoot him for free. We actually had a decent approach with the heavies moving forwards behind base B. But this guy completely throwing away his tank. And those guys, STB going alone. They were not really taking care of their survival, unfortunately. Let's go for another one. Maybe this one will be really the last one. Hi, Jensen. Oh. Okay. You haven't watched a stream in a while. Yeah, that's true. I've not seen you. Am I getting shot from over there? No. Not spotting anything there either. And I remain unspotted. Good. Very good. To me, it looked like this guy's alone. There might be a lot of campers over here. Let's shoot him once more, if possible. Nope. If a pecan gets spotted, which will be happening, then I will get shot by campers like this one. But if I can farm without getting spotted, that's perfect. Let's use tungsten rounds and hope that I can Kill him in 2 shots. Nice. What is he doing? Why is he turning his turret? But I should shoot the others actually. Not the T-30. Wait. So spotted. That shit would be my priority law. Nice. No! I should have taken a look to the right side because there was definitely something. Come out. Nice looking at my teammates. Yep. Oh. Stop it. RNG. Stop disappointing me. Okay, that's the win. Nice. 5.6 K. Unfortunately, 1 on points already. Could have still been another 1k. And that might not be even first class. I thought it would be an ace. I was just farming. Alright. Yeah, chill farm game. Absolutely. And that's been pretty easy farming. Okay. Guys, I will end it here. It's late enough. And I think I want to sleep. I think I've streamed for 3 hours now. Yeah, that's a good time to end on. Thanks for watching, everyone, and especially big thanks to Darkman and a nice shot once more. Thanks a lot to you. And yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, please hit that like button. Hit the bell if you haven't yet, or maybe you can also just join the Discord server for notifications. And just see you back soon, I guess. See ya. Have a good night. Have a good day. Bye.